So you literally were one of my very first followers. And then when you followed me and I, followed back, I was like, this dude is cool. Like,
if they say talk to your manager, you just say, you know what, talk to the hand. You don't need to be on my podcast. But yeah, dude. Yeah, you do a great job.
Thank you. I always get a kick out of talking with you on Patreon. You have a really good, view on it.
That wasn't planned.
You know what? But I like this Canadian.
Well,
I like this one.
well, thank you. I appreciate
it. What's up, everybody? So I had a little confusion on the time because this is actually the first eviction night episode. So because last week we just had a Wednesday episode, and then we didn't have anything else until Sunday of this week. So this is the first week into the Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday schedule. So I actually just forgot that Thursday's episodes are 9 and Sunday and Wednesday's episodes are 8. So I was thinking that I was going to be watching the Big Brother episode from 8 to 9. And then I was going to get on here at 9 and recap it until 10. And then my plan from there was that I was going to watch the Challenge USA 2 at 10 to 11 and recap that from 11 to 12. But because my timing is off, I was like, I guess what I'm going to do instead, because I won't have the opportunity to recap the Big Brother episode right after, I'm just going to be watching the episode live. I'm not going to be putting it on the screen because I don't want the episode to get blocked, or I don't want the video to get blocked. But I'm just going to be giving you guys my live reactions, right? While the episode is airing. And then at about 12 midnight, I will hop on for a recap of everything that happened in that episode, and possibly a live feed if they start showing the live feeds. So that's the goal. So where we stand today, a recap of yesterday, things were all going to go the way they were going to go. We were speculating about the multiverse. We were speculating about the alleged 18th house guest that they were going to bring in, the alleged split house twist, all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, Luke drops the N-bomb out of nowhere and throws everything just out of whack. And we get on, the feeds are on the next day. Anytime they mention Luke, it cuts away from those conversations into something else. We're all like, where's Luke? Are they going to do a house meeting? Are they going to do a penalty? Or what are they going to do? And then the next thing we see is a statement saying Luke has been removed from the house. Everything will be explained Thursday. If there's one thing that Big Brother knows how to do, it's how to capitalize on controversy. Because they could have told us, this is what we're going to do going forward. This is the game plan. This is whatever. But they're like, nah, tune in. Tune in to see what we're going to do. And in addition to that, they turned off the feeds since yesterday afternoon, and it's still off. And I've heard that they're not they might turn the feeds on after tonight's episode. They better turn the feeds on, as a matter of fact. Like, that's what half of us pay extra for. Not extra, but what I mean by that is some of us who have Paramount Plus mainly have it for Big Brother and mainly have it to be able to see the feeds, even though now I know there's options of watching the feed on Paramount. I mean on Pluto, sorry. So, in addition to turning off the feeds, there's no updates or anything. The The only people that know what's going on are the people in the house and the people in production and the people in touch with production. So everything that we get today is going to be a surprise. Oh, I'm just seeing the Big Brother commercial. Shoot. Yeah, everything that we get today is going to be a surprise. So I'm interested to see. But hello, Janet. Luke is so lame. That's a fact. So yeah, we're gonna get into this episode. The thing is, I said this yesterday. The episodes are an hour long, right? And there's going to be either an eviction ceremony or there's going to be something related to eviction, even if it's not the ceremony, because when Paloma left last year, I want to say they still gathered up for Julie to tell them that there's no ceremony and to explain to them what the twist was going to be and how nobody was going home because of that. So the thing is, it's an hour episode, like I said. They turn off the feeds for like yesterday afternoon till tonight. More than 24 hours. Yeah. It's probably been about 30 hours plus of no feeds since that Luke incident. And they're doing whatever job they want to do of cutting up everything, cutting and pasting everything, and giving us a super produced version. And this is unprecedented because I know that they have kicked off other people from the show before, but I don't think that anyone has been kicked off for this specific reason. And look at the era that we're in. So I'm very, very curious. I'm very curious as to how they're going to spin it, how they're going to show it to us, if they're going to show the actual clip, or if they're just going to be like, this is sensitive material, so we're not going to actually show you guys. I don't know. It could go any direction. But mark my words, at the beginning of the episode, Julie is going to say, a shocking turn of event in the house leaves the house guests shocked and dismayed and changes the course of the game. Watch, she's going to say something like that. I guarantee you she's going to say something like that. I guarantee it. Good evening, Lin Lin. I guarantee you she's going to say something like that. A shocking turn of events changes the game as we know it. And find out about the multiverse twist and the Nether Regions on Big Brother. We have got 15 minutes until game time. Luke is already the worst from the season. Daniel's the worst from last season. Both seem to embrace the hatred. Yeah. I gotta tell y'all who are sending me Daniel clips, I don't want to see them. Thank you for trying to keep me alert to everything that's going on. But there's nothing of Daniel's that I'm interested in seeing. I'm a person who only follows people. I'm a fan. Don't get me wrong. I am definitely a fan of these different people from these shows. However, I'm not somebody who's going to follow them just because they were on TV. If everything that I look at from them does not add anything to my life in any kind of a way, or it's just negative and toxic, then I'm not going to follow it. The Luke thing, I only happened to find out because one of the Twitter pages that I followed posted that. And then I checked and I'm like, is this really his page? I think that is actually his page. And he even put a little thing of cheese in his bio. And I'm like, oh boy. I mean, that sorry that he gave was sorry in the first place. But now here he is kind of doubling down and making a joke out of it. So the thing that I was just telling one of my friends is that when it comes to Big Brother, any kind of way that you behave in the house, there will still be a group that will support you outside of the house. So it's really on the individual to take ownership, to take responsibility. He hasn't been seen in the public. I was talking about the video in the house where he was like, oh, sorry. He has not been seen in the public. Nor do I know when he will be. But yeah, like I was saying, there's a group that will embrace you no matter whether you're doing right or wrong. There will be people that will tell you you're not doing wrong. There'll be people that'll tell you even if you were doing wrong, they're like, you didn't do anything wrong. And then it irritates me, the people who are like, well, Kirsten said it to Jared, so if the word is not allowed, then nobody should be allowed to say it. But it's just like, y'all don't see the problems with who said it. That obviously makes a difference to it. And then people are like, oh, he should sue CBS because he got kicked off and she isn't being kicked off. Yeah, so if anybody is just joining, I said at the beginning of this video that I confused the times of the show. So I thought the show was airing 8 to 9, and I was planning to come on here 9 to 10. I was planning to come on here 9 to 10 to recap and review, but I overbooked my schedule. So going forward, though, just to let y'all know, I am not going to be recapping Big Brother and the challenge on the same day because it's simply too much and the challenge starts too late. So I can't, there's no possible way for me to watch Big Brother 9 to 10, watch the challenge 10 to 11, and then recap both of those back to back. So one of them had to go, and unfortunately, it's the challenge. The challenge I will be recapping on Fridays, typically, but just this 1 week only, I'm going to be recapping it the day of because I already told everybody that was my plan. The Challenge USA premieres tonight, 10 o'clock. So immediately following the Big Brother episode, I'll be hopping off this live, watching that, recapping that. And when I'm done recapping the Challenge USA, I'll close that live, open back up a live for Big Brother, where I recap the Big Brother episode, and hopefully if the live feeds are back up, show some of the live feeds. So that's the plan. So once again, today, I'm going to be right here with you guys from now until 10 o'clock, just watching the episode live, not on my page. I'm not going to show you the episode because CBS takes those videos down quick, but I'm just going to be watching the episode. Y'all can watch along with me on your TV And then right at 10 when it ends, I'll turn it off. I'll be watching Challenge USA 2 premiere. I'll be recapping the Challenge USA 2 premiere. And then I'll hop back on here for the Big Brother recap and live feeds. But that video might be shorter than my typical because I'm going to be getting on late. Yep. Some people like to be hard-headed. Yep. True. I think that he's just not going to be seen publicly for a while. That's what I think. I don't even think we're going to see him. I think that, hello everybody, hey Chocolate. I think that his PR team is going to, eventually get in contact with him and be like, let's figure out the best way to clean this up. That's what I think is going to happen. I want to watch Monty versus Fessy in a hall brawl. Because Fessy has been doing all these challenges and he's been so gassed up because he's the biggest guy there. So I want to see him do a physical elimination against a guy who seems to be pretty close to his size. I'm interested to see that. There are 9 Big Brother players. Y'all Big Brother fans, if you've never seen a challenge season, this would be a great one for you to start on because there's 9 former Big Brother contestants on this season. I don't know if I can list them all off the top of my head, but there's Fessy, there's Monty, there's Amira, there is Alyssa Snyder. There's Alyssa Lopez. There is Tyler. There's 3 more. Tyler. The names are not coming to my head, but there's actually Josh. Yes, there's Josh. There's 2 more, but I can't think of them right now. But anyways, Tiffany, and there's 1 more. Yeah. Anyways, it's gonna bother me, but there's 1 more that I didn't name. But yeah, I've been sick. That's how I know you haven't been here in a couple of days. Yes, I'm better today than I was yesterday. Yesterday, I was just... I don't even know how I made it through my live. Polly, thank you. Polly. That's who I couldn't think of. How could I not think of Polly of all people? Polly, yes. Polly is the 9th. Yep, that's all 9 of them. So if you haven't seen a challenge season and you're a Big Brother fan, watch it, because you're gonna have a lot of people that you know on this season. Like, the Big Brother cast is the biggest amount of cast on this season. Oh, I got rest all day, trust me. I would not have even been on here right now if I hadn't slept all day. I literally was up for like 2 to 3 hours this entire day. It was like lay in bed, get up for 30 minutes, drink some tea, go back to bed, sweat it out, wake back up, go to the bathroom, come out of the bathroom. I was awake for very little of today. That's what I can say. And there was rumors, which is not actually rumors. Sorry, it's a little bit of spoilers, but well, I won't even say, but I'll just say Tyler may or may not have gotten into a showmance on Challenge USA. Stay tuned. It's in the trailer, though. If you guys watch the trailer, you can visually see who Tyler was snuggled up with. Yeah, I'm excited to see Tiffany. I heard Tiffany had an argument on there with Josh, and I would love to see that because Tiffany doesn't play, as we all know. We got 4 minutes till the episode. We have got 4 minutes until the episode. So I'm just going to be watching the episode, reacting live. I'm mostly going to be talking during the commercial breaks for me so that I can catch everything. But I'm doing it this way because I did not realize that Big Brother and The Challenge were airing back to back, which does not allow me the opportunity to do a recap after Big Brother's done. So to counter that in the future, I am not going to be watching The Challenge on Thursday because it's such an inconvenient and late time. So I'm just going to start watching The Challenge. How did you get a 10 p.m. Thursday time slot? A 10 p.m. Thursday time slot is so... I feel like it's asking for those ratings to be low. So I'm just going to wait for when they put it on Paramount Plus, and I'll have The Challenge to watch and recap Friday morning. And my whole Thursday is going to be for Big Brother because Big Brother Thursday is eviction night. To me, Sunday and Wednesday's episodes for Big Brother are like throwaway episodes. So if I was only going to choose one Big Brother episode to recap for the week, it would always be Thursday. Eviction night is always the most important episode. So I definitely am going to push The Challenge off to Fridays from here on out. So that is why you're showing it, because you got some. I mean, honestly, no. I'm not showing myself because I got some rest. I'm showing myself because there is 60 new subscribers this week, and some of them have only been on here since I've been sick, and they have not seen me on here on video, because everyone knows that I'm on video 95% of the time. Like this audio only thing, I just started doing this week because I have not been feeling good. Sunday and Wednesday episodes are exactly, if you watch the live feeds, the Sunday and Wednesday episodes, they give you like a little bit. You actually know everything that's going to be on those episodes. Like almost everything you see on there, you've already seen it on the live feeds. It's just the difference is you get like a little bit of the diary room entries, and I'm seeing the Challenge USA commercial.
Challenge USA. New season premieres tonight at 10, 9 Central on CBS. People are going to start. Yeah.
It's the season's first.
Here we go.
Like shaking a new Big Brother. Next on CBS.
Oh, we got a couple minutes. They don't start like right at 9. Is it that way for you guys?
Smart move, Jay. Hey.
It's like they always start slightly delayed.
I know.
Like 1 or 2 minutes late. Face blue, smiling. I mean, I don't feel bad. I'm is it because of a tape delay? Maybe it's because of the tape delay. So they can cut out anything. It sounds worse than it is. Like last night, I had a fever, I had sweats, and I had a bunch of things going on, dizziness, aches. I don't have any of that stuff. Right now, it's mostly just feeling congested, but that's not the worst thing in the world. I think the eviction is going to get canceled. It could.
Comedy that's a proven hit among those for living.
Are there any books in here right now?
No.
And they're not so living.
I can't believe some people think this stuff is real.
Thank you.
That's a fair point.
Ghosts. Thursdays on CBS. And catch up anytime on Paramount Plus.
Episode starts now.
The Big Brother multiverse has sent a survivor legend into the house, scrambled the game, and forced everyone to play Big Brother like never before. And it's only week 1. Welcome to live eviction night on Big Brother.
Previously on Big Brother. DC Multiverse sent in 4 universes to twist up the game. The Scrambleverse had the new house guests playing in nomination competition. And Felicia, Jared, Corey, and Kirsten became the first nominees of the season. But Corey also got dragged into the mysterious Nether region. The Scrambleverse wasn't done, as it sent the survivor legend into the game. And Cerie would be secretly playing with her son.
The plan coming into this game is for me and Jared, my son, to stay undetected.
Corey returned from the Scaryverse and brought an ominous warning for the rest of the house.
Corey was pulled into the Nether region. Luckily for him, it was only for a short time. Unfortunately, next week, one of you won't be so lucky.
At the inaugural Head of Household competition, Riley raced to victory.
I am the first HOH of BB25. All of my dreams are happening at once.
With the power to remove 2 nominees from the chopping block, Riley saved the boys
Jared and Corey, I have removed you from the chopping block.
and left up a pawn and a target.
Felicia and Kirsten, you are the 2 house guests nominated for eviction. My target for the week is Kirsten.
Riley formed a final 5 with Cameron, Matt, Blue, and Jag. But after Felicia started suspecting their alliance,
They built a connection that you can see, you can feel.
she knew it was time to form her own fearsome five-some.
We're the bye-bye bitches.
Wanting to ensure their domination, the handful recruited Corey, America, and Jared. But Jared quickly gave his mom the 411.
I'm just here to see how they're gonna explain this Kyle situation.
The burlesque performer became
I mean Luke, I said Kyle again. Oh, come on. If you guys go and check out my preview video, I actually called him Kyle, aka Luke, before the season started. Because he just looks like Kyle to me. He has Kyle's mannerisms. So I didn't even know that people would end up comparing him to Kyle. I realized I'm starting to get a pretty good read on this game.
in the big are popping up everywhere. Secrets are being exposed, and a split house appears to be brewing. So, what does this all mean as the house guests prepare for their first eviction of the season? And what else does
He
the
does,
Big
but he
Multiverse
has
have
to
in store
figure
for
out
everyone
Sari
tonight?
before he
We'll
can
find
win.
out live before the hour is up. But first,
But
there
first.
may be a large alliance made up of the younger people of the house. But have they underestimated their elders?
They have for sure, Julie.
I decide not to use the power of veto. So for the past few days, I have noticed that the young people are all spending a lot more time together. I'm not the only one to have noticed this. I know they're in an alliance. I would have liked to have taken Felicia off the block, but the house is deciding that Kirsten is the first to go home. So it seems like Felicia is safe this week. I'm so sorry.
Heisem doesn't use the veto. It knocked the wind out of my lungs. I did not come this far and work this hard to get here to be the first person out of this house. Eviction night 1 cannot be my story and will not be my legacy in the Big Brother house. I did not come here to be the first person to go home.
We have our alliance of 8 people. So we can send home whoever we want, but the whole house has agreed that we're going to send Kirsten home this week, so that's what's going to happen.
As much as I would have loved for Heisem to use the power of veto on me, I understand Heisem not wanting to blow up his game. Even though I know Kirsten's the target, I can't stop playing. Although I have the bye-bye bitches, that's only 4 votes. I gotta get busy. I have to stay busy to make sure that I can get 8 to 9 people to say, yes, you're safe on eviction night.
How are you?
It feels good as I'm gonna be, you know?
The house has pretty much decided that Kirsten is going home this week, but I see that she really trusts me, so I'm wondering if it's a bad idea to have her lead this week.
You're here to play the game. We're all here to play the game, so let's play. Yeah, for sure. Just getting to know people. Yeah. On a personal level, establishing that trust. Yeah. Is important.
Yeah, just like you leave your freaking emotions. Like, that is like, we're blood sisters. You know what I mean? Like, that's so serious.
Kirsten does seem to be a free agent. She's sort of wandering around, grasping for someone to take her in. Also, Felicia is very close to Sari, Izzy, and Heisem, which are not a part of our alliance. So I'm wondering if it might be a better idea to keep Kirsten this week and kick out Felicia.
I'm pretty tough beast. Like, dude, if I get up, I hold my game to that.
America on the feeds was throwing it out there to try to get Felicia out of the house.
This season, and the older people got together and actually won this game. Right? Because it's never been this many people of our age bracket to be in the house. And I think it really showed America that this game is for everyone. Historically, on Big Brother, the old people are voted out first. And that has to stop. Younger people consistently underestimate how competitive older adults can be and that we can win. Here's what I'll tell you.
And this season they casted several of them. So it's not like one older cast.
So that he knows all the information and also what we need so that we can stay a strong 7 and we just work on getting them out. Wow. I love it when we're playing them together. I'm feeling really good about this 7-person alliance. The 7 of us are going to the end, right? The 7 of us are going to the end. Our alliance is for something greater. This is the perfect situation for me. It's kind of like Heisem at the helm, leading the charge, which, listen, I'm perfectly okay with. You want to chop the head off the snake. You never want to get the tail or the middle in first.
She wants Heisem to do all her dirty work for her. Very smart. So she can lay low.
It's me. We have good things to say. Oh, it's red. What we're thinking is our solid 7 is you, Mimi, Izzy. She does it every time. Me, Felicia. And I said, obviously, right? That's what's up.
Absolutely. I'm actually really excited about our group. I think we're all older, but I think it keeps us a little bit more steady in our decisions. That's the most important thing I feel like about our group is I feel like it's very, very stable.
What is the thing that has divided this house the most? These young, hot singles running around thinking that they're
Why is Izzy talking like she's one of the old folks? She's 32, man.
is the professors.
Izzy's 32.
Taking the kids to school.
Talking about taking the kids to school. You're 32.
Up next, Kirsten has been the obvious target. But could a house divided change her fate? Plus, one house guest leaves the Big Brother game early. Stay with us.
She said, could a house divide change her fate? So it sounds like the house divide could have changed her fate regardless of if Luke went home. So, from what Julie just said, it would seem to me like Kirsten is staying. Kirsten's karma, y'all. Kirsten's karma. If you aren't watching the episode, Julie just said, Kirsten seemed like the sure bet to go home. But will a house divide change her fate? So it sounds like this rumored house divide thing was actually going to happen. But it's a little on this, like, I don't know how they're going to do it if they were supposed to have even numbers on each side. Because, let me see. Wait a minute. They have not had an eviction yet. They had 17 and they were, I get it now. They had 17 and the rumor was they were going to add 1 and make it 18 and split it 9-9. But it's possible that instead of adding the person, they just say, Luke is gone. So we're going to do this 8-8. And somebody pointed out to me, I don't know if I still have this picture, but it showed this picture of Mama Faye and Kirsten on the block, and it showed how each of the boxes that they were in were different colors. So maybe it's a thing where I'm trying to find a picture if you wonder why I'm looking down. Maybe it's a thing where Kirsten is a team captain and Mama Faye is a team captain and they lead the different sides of the house, or they have a draft of who goes to which side of the house. I don't know. Big Brother has so many possibilities of where they go with this. Okay, I found it. So they showed how, right, this is, well, it's not focusing, but that's Terrence and Indy from last season. Their boxes are both blue. Right. These two are in like brown boxes. But Mama Faye and Kirsten, one box is blue and one is purple. So, all right, here we go. We're back.
Welcome back to Big Brother. It's been an emotional 24 hours in the Big Brother house as the house guests learned that one of their own broke the Big Brother code of conduct and was removed from the game.
Okay, they're showing it now.
I can't either. I got a whole list of things you gotta do.
It's been very tough to be on the block. You know, I felt
Could
alone.
be.
I felt like nobody's been on my side, and the pressure associated with it is no joke. I think for me, like, the most important thing is just that, like, I talk to everyone, and like, you're just one of the people that I was like always really nervous to talk to. For day one, like, I feel like I was just trying to like connect with you a little bit.
Well, I didn't know how to play the game initially.
It's the first week.
Yeah.
But you're like, I'm in the box, and no one's really talking to me.
Yeah. No, I know, and it's terrible. Honestly, it's very sad. You know, it's an unfortunate situation. You're in a nightmare of a situation. And it's just like, yeah, it's visible. I guess the only thing you really can do is just like, just try to be chill, try to relax, pretend you weren't on the block. You know, and it's hard to do that because again, there are people in here who are going to be like cold shoulder, and that's, I agree, because I was getting it.
We obviously see what's gotta happen, and it breaks my heart. Me too. What we see, you know.
Me too, bro.
You're talking about
Yeah, it's sad, bro.
She got dealt a really rough hand and a bunch of people cold shouldering, and it's a shame. I never seen that pariah behavior on a first boot. They usually do that later on when it gets a lot more tense. The
Just trying to be charitable to everybody because
sure,
it's bad first week. I don't feel that way.
But we were in the G's room. Food.
They aired it on the episode.
Anyways, we were in the G's room.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got sorry, man. I know. I do.
They actually aired it on the episode.
My non-reaction in the moment, being the only black male in this house, I don't know what to say. Anything I say or do can't come across wrong or aggressive.
It wasn't like you thought it was.
I'm so glad they gave Jared a chance to explain himself.
Make sure he's gone. Yikes. He got more mad about that than you. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, right. I should have made you feel uncomfortable real quick. Like, whoa, bro, what you just say?
I should have been laying face down on the floor and you standing over me or something. Make him feel better.
They just don't know how to handle it. Which is so funny to me, right? Is that in situations that should be uncomfortable for a black man, white people get more uncomfortable. I could tell they were just uncomfortable. They probably thought I was going to respond a certain way. Did you just hear?
Oh, man. He just went down to all of them. He's like, you wouldn't believe what they just said.
Yeah, literally.
You wouldn't believe this.
Literally.
Well, I'm in trouble now.
Jared said he didn't know how to respond in that moment.
Luke, please go to the diary room downstairs.
Well, so far I'm not mad at how they're showing it.
Hello.
Hey, I need everyone in the living room.
So is this gonna show when they were informed?
Uh-oh. There's a twist, isn't it? House guests. Due to violating the Big Brother Code of Conduct by using a racial slur, Luke has been removed from the house and will no longer be participating in the Big Brother game.
Wow.
The game goes on and the live vote and eviction will continue as scheduled.
The live vote and eviction will be continued as scheduled.
I know there's probably gonna be a lot of confusion. I'm almost certain I know what the incident is, so I just want to talk about it as a big group. Okay, so I think Haitham and Jared, we were in the room, and it was something to the effect of go to bed than a derogatory term for a black person, and it was directed towards me in a very like casual, like just using it between friends kind of way. And I think the reaction was like, yeah, well, you gotta go to bed, man. It was like, I walked out, like, did I just hear that?
I didn't hear this.
You didn't?
No. Listen, I respect exactly what you're saying, Corey, but considering of what the situation was, it's not fair, I think, to try to have this as a family combo. I've had friends like Luke in the past. It's really weird to try to have that conversation. That's why I didn't tell anybody. I don't associate ignorance with malice. Whether Luke meant it in that way or not, there was rules and regulations, and we were told them clearly before walking into this house. I completely understand the decision. I also understand that there's consequences to every action you make. It's just hard trying to help people understand where you're coming from, especially like being the only black male in this house. With that being said, Luke, I hope you're the best, bro. And I just really do hope it was a learning situation for you.
While Luke is no longer in the Big Brother house, the game continues, and there are still 2 nominees awaiting their fate on the chopping block.
Don't tell me that that's it.
I feel like you might only talked to.
That was a quick glance over, if so.
I know.
Now that I'm in the Professor's Alliance, I think it'd be a
Wow.
real good idea to talk to Riley, maybe to fish for a little bit of information.
I think it's week 1 still, and like we're all just sort of working out the kinks and figuring it out. So I don't know if anyone tried to talk to you or not, but like
Nothing serious. You know, I'm a part of no alliance or anything like that. Like I got that far.
Totally.
I'm observing. I watch people.
Yeah.
You gotta get in with that group that you think is gonna go get you the furthest. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And look at Hisam
I'm not sure where that
saying
is.
that he didn't see, that he didn't hear that.
Things like Charlie on like you, Matt, Corey, Pooh, Blue America, maybe. And then Jack. I name off her alliance one by one, and it's very, very evident to me that I've hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, I mean, like,
That's what I feel like.
they're, again,
Just from my
like,
observations.
so Red all of a sudden names my entire alliance to my face, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, I have never talked game with this guy, and I'm just stunned.
No, like definitely, like those are my buddies. Like I hang out with them a lot, but like trust me, if I heard you, I would tell you.
That put you in that spot. That's why I just said my observation.
Yeah.
I'm not boot smart. I'm country smart.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? You know, how's it going? I mean, I guess it's like the same old thing where I feel like talk to all.
Riley's reign as HOH, she's been very into people coming to her. And so I just want to make her feel good and let her know that even if we are on opposite sides, there are ways to look out for each other moving forward. But I don't really mean that on her end. I absolutely am going to target her the first chance I get.
Yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts on things?
I feel like it's still really early, and like we're still meeting each other and figuring things out. Like I have friends, of course, but like right now, I'm like, why make promises? Like, there's been a.
I want you to know that I don't need to interrupt you.
Please.
We all should just like maybe cut the book. We all know what's up. We're working with other people.
Right.
So no, I totally agree that it is early, but I heard things, and that's fine. I want you to be working with people that you trust.
Absolutely.
And
And
I
same
want
for
to be
you.
working with people that I trust.
Absolutely.
You know, even though maybe we've fallen into different circles, I want you to know that like I'm looking out for you.
Thank you, and I think the same about you too. Like and
This
I
is
can
the
honestly
biggest
really
BS
sketch out about next
conversation.
week. I get genuinely like I don't even know if I'm gonna cry right now, but like I just like that's the part for me that like sucks. Like that's why like I felt like really nervous to like talk to people because like I feel like being in this room, people are scared of me like right now, and I don't like that because like that's the last thing that I want from anybody. After talking to Izzy, I'm not sure if she truly meant it when she said that I won't be her target if she wins HOH next week. I'm so paranoid that people think that I'm this like weird ringleader. Like that's not at all like who I am.
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I think I've done my deed here. That's kind of where I'm at.
Okay, so why is she crying? We went upstairs and I was like, we just haven't had any moments. I said, let's stop. I interrupted her. I was like, I don't mean to cut you off. Because she was like spiraling to the same sentence over and over again. I was like, oh my God, what is happening?
Corey and
I did the right thing, right?
Haisam.
You're not, oh my God, I mean.
I really like Izzy. She has a huge personality, but I don't want our target to grow because of that. A lot of times I have to say, calm down, Izzy. She's super, super sensitive, and I want to be super careful of because she does know my secret.
I need, I'm watching and I think I'm doing this bad.
No. I know me, and there's gonna be a time where I'm gonna have to be like, Izzy, like, stop. Enough is enough already. Can you push me?
They spent a whole 2 to 3
More
minutes.
today by people. Red came upstairs and guessed our entire alliance to my face, and I had to come up with something.
Red did not guess your alliance. The whole house knows
like a
about your
lunatic,
alliance.
But I am constantly under fire. It's like a lot for me.
I gotta relive the crying.
It's fine. I expected this, but I'm telling you, if Izzy wins next week, one of our alliance members is going home.
You guys don't think that it's sort of a waste of an HOH to take Kirsten out? Kirsten is a great ball of energy. She was trying to play the game.
Look at America.
Really fast, which ended up biting her in the butt. I know her heart's in the right place. It just went about it the wrong way a little bit.
Look at America.
With Kirsten, there are definitely positives.
I didn't know her mind was in the game like that.
Extend her loyalty to someone that will take a chance on her, and I could trust her moving
Taking
forward.
out Mama Faye would be a huge move. It's not happening, but it would be a huge move.
Going in the house, everything's heating up, and if I were to keep her this week, she would feel indebted to me and to us and be a number in case things went sideways.
This is BS, by the way, guys. She's not. They're not strong enough to rally to keep Mama Faye. It's not happening.
Up next, it's the first live eviction of the season. Kirsten or Felicia, who will be the first house guest walking out the front door. And later, the BB multiverse is just getting started. Stay with us.
So I'll tell you something, y'all. The whole house, half and half, decides that one person is going home. The only reason they show all of this, oh, maybe it would be in our benefit to keep that person instead and get rid of the other person, is just to keep the show entertaining for an hour. That's what it is. There is no way that they unanimously are going to decide, we want to keep Kirsten instead and get rid of Mama Faye. However, getting rid of her is actually the stronger move because Mama Faye's social game has been on fire. Her strategy has been on fire. She might not be somebody who's going to be winning a bunch of cups, but she is in tune to what's going on in the house. She's got a lot of sources of information. Everybody trusts her. I don't know if I believe that, Lin. I'm I guess it's possible that he didn't hear it, but he was looking right at him. He was standing right there, and he ran right out of the room when Corey ran out of the room. So it's just, I have a hard time believing that one. BB never fails to disappoint. Do you think the survivor, Cirie? Yeah, for now, I don't know what's going to happen down the line, but for now, Cirie is sitting pretty. The fact that she's been in there for over a week and nobody has even considered putting her name up for eviction. Like, these people should be going for her week 1. Oh, yes, that's right, though. She's not up for part of why she's not up for eviction is because this week's eviction choices were not selections. But they don't seem to be talking about her for next week either. Hisam hated Corey for Corey really has him hanging up. I know. I didn't even think of that. I did not even think of that. Hisam hates Corey. Nah, I saw that man's face. His jaw was on the floor. He saw him say the word. Power rankings. Tough to say right now. I'd have to think about that. But as of currently, I would definitely have Sari in my top 3. I would definitely have her in my top 3. I think they kind of rub each other the wrong way. I don't know if there was something specific. To be honest, I'm proud Corey let everyone know. I'm trying to give Jared grace since it could be triggering. But I don't like how Corey came out looking like the bad guy there. I wish they had showed us more. It's like they built us up, then they showed us a few seconds of the meeting.
A first one evicted. Let's head to the living room and talk with the 2 nominees.
Now we're in the living room. Let's see what's going to happen.
House guests. Well, everyone, it is time for the first live vote of the season. Kirsten, Felicia, in just moments, your housemates will cast their votes to evict live. But before they do,
Definitely.
you each have a final chance to sway their votes.
So is this literally just going to go as planned?
Kirsten, you're up first.
Oh, man. I thought they were going to give us the twist.
Getting to know each and every one of you and build our relationships. I thank you all for working together with me on this common goal. You guys have given me fairness, and in turn, I return my loyalty. I think you all have seen me and my ability to compete in the veto in a mental and physical aspect. I have trained to be here. I am determined that the best person among us will get to the end of this competition, and I intend on supporting you all for each and every one of your qualities that you guys have shown, that show me how much of a great person you guys are, and that I would be comfortable with every single one of us in this room taking that home. I'm just here to support you all the best that I can, and I'm here to play this game. I hope you guys consider me tonight, and let's get it.
Thank you, Kirsten. Felicia.
So first of all, much love to Kirsten.
I'm hoping that's the case, Tammy.
Dwayne Jair, smooches. I want to say to the house guests, you guys have become my new family. Really, you're an extension of my family. It has been a pleasure and an honor to be in here with you. I have way more game in me. I have way more demands for Mr. B, for the house. So if it be your will,
I think
desire, please.
A part of me feels like they're going to go through with the votes, but then they're going to say, both of you can stay. That's my feeling. I could be very wrong, but it's just a guess at this point.
All right, it is now time for the live voting to begin.
I feel like for the suspense, they're going to go through with all the votes, and then they're going to be like,
nominees. One at a time, the rest of you will enter the diary
We'll
room
see.
and cast your vote to evict. And remember, it takes 7 votes tonight to be evicted.
yeah, I didn't like that.
Isa, you're up first. Please go to the diary room.
And I didn't like Jared basically saying, like, I wasn't going to bring it up, and it shouldn't have been brought up.
Professors Alliance. Will Heisem keep his ally Felicia safe? Hello, Heisem.
Hi there, Julie. You look amazing.
Thank you so much. Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote
It did.
Kirsten.
Thank you.
There's love you, Buckaroos. Love you, Tater Tot.
Jag and his allies have been talking about keeping Kirsten and bringing her to their side. Where does he stand now? Hello, Jag.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
Sadly, I vote to evict Kirsten.
Thank you.
I told y'all that if there's a vote, that it's definitely going to be Kirsten that they would all
Izzy
vote
has
for.
been playing the game hard, exposing both sides of the house to violence. How might that affect her vote tonight? Hello, Izzy.
Oh, hey, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Kirsten.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, I love you, sweetheart. Happy birthday, Jay Bleezy.
Cameron has aligned with the younger group in the house. Does he see an advantage to keeping Kirsten in the game? Hello, Cameron.
Hey, Miss Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Kirsten.
Thank you.
Thank you. Stevie, I love you. Happy birthday, Mom. Happy birthday, TJ.
Currently, the vote is 4 votes to evict Kirsten, 0 votes to evict Felicia. The remaining votes when we return. Stay with us.
Yeah, they showed way too little of that. And then I thought that they might have showed some of the conversation after, because I'm like, if you're going to actually show the moment, and then you're going to show Luke get called to the diary room, you're going to show the house guests getting informed that Luke is getting removed from the game, why are you going to show like 30 seconds of dialogue afterwards? That doesn't make no sense. So they turned off the live feeds for 30 plus hours, and they're not even going to show us 1 second of what happened afterwards. They're not going to show us any of those conversations afterwards at all. They're not going to show conversations that Jared had with Corey. They're not going to show conversations that Jared had with Cirie, or Corey had with Izzy, Corey had with others. It's just, yeah, CBS dropped the ball. CBS definitely dropped the ball. They could have done a lot more. And basically that just shows us that they were shutting us out. We're both on the East Coast, but somehow I'm ahead of you. You're not at a commercial right now? They're being sued. No other reason. I don't really see how he would win that lawsuit. I really don't. Unfortunately, they don't care. It's just about the Optimics. Yeah, it's true. They don't care. They don't care about us getting a full explanation. We've seen that time and time again. Yeah, I figured that was supposed to say optics. They have showed time and time again that when incidents happen, they will not give us a full view of everything. And then they had these heavy contract stipulations that these guys can't talk about certain things for 2 years. Nobody was backing Corey up at that house meeting. In the clip that they showed, though, because it's like, I feel like there was more to that moment that they did not show us. But for sure, Hisam wasn't backing him up. Hisam hates the guy. I don't either, but just in case they need to cover their brand. I get the feeling that BB is coddling their racist viewers. I limit viewing the faith. They are. There was a lot of people saying a lot of things in the last 24 hours that I was pretty disgusted by. Okay.
Welcome back to Brother. The House guests are currently voting to evict either Kirsten or Felicia. So far, it's 4 votes to evict Kirsten and no votes to evict Felicia. Let's continue with the live voting. As part of the original Handful Alliance, where does Matt stand with bringing Kirsten to their side? Hello, Matt.
Hi, Julie. Looking wonderful today.
Thank you so much. Please cast your vote to evict.
I sadly choose to evict Kirsten.
Thank you.
This is awkward.
Thank you, Matt. You can join the others in the living room.
Love you, Mom, Dad, Steph.
Is somebody not signaling him to leave the room? I don't get it.
Blue sees the value in keeping Kirsten in the game. Is it enough to try and save her tonight? Hello, Blue.
Hey,
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Kirsten.
Thank you.
Shout out to my family. Happy birthday, Stephanie, Eric, Remy, White.
Rex Pac-Man, man.
America has been close with Kirsten in the house, but is it enough to keep her in the game? Hello, America.
Hi, Julie. You look stunning.
Thank you so much. Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Kirsten.
Thank you.
Thank you. Shout out to my family. Put on 956. Love y'all.
It's official. With 7 votes to evict Kirsten, Kirsten will leave the house tonight.
Yeah,
But let's
I'm
see how
wondering
the other votes fall.
why they didn't think of that.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, beautiful.
Please cast your vote to evict.
With a very heavy heart, I vote to evict Kirsten.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Damien. I love you. I miss you. Hi, mommy.
Suri aligned quickly with Felicia. It would be a surprise if she didn't vote to keep her in the game. Hello, Suri.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Kirsten.
Thank you.
You, mom. Love you, honey. Love you, George.
As a member of the Bye Bye Bitches Alliance with Felicia, Bowie Jane has been flying under the radar. Will she continue to lay low with her vote? Hello, Bowie Jane.
G'day, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Kirsten.
Thank you.
Thanks, shout out Mum, Dad, Andrew, Adam, and everyone in Australia.
Corey was recruited to play with the Handful Alliance, but is that where his true allegiance lies? Hello, Corey.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Kirsten.
Thank you.
Meet you, Zach.
Red is an enthusiastic member of the Professors Alliance and should vote to save his ally. Hello, Red.
Howdy, Julie. How you doing?
I'm well, thank you. Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Kirsten.
Thank you.
Love you, Adam. Larkin. Legend. Miss you guys.
Jared is playing on both sides of the house. Will he try to hide his true allegiance with his vote? Hello, Jared.
How you doing, Julie?
I'm well, thank you. Please cast your vote to evict.
Yeah, they did.
Sadly, I choose to evict Kirsten.
Thank you.
Thank you. Shout out, kids. JJ, I love you.
All of the votes are in. Let's give the news to the house guests. House guests, the votes are in. When I reveal the vote, the evicted house guest will have just a few moments to say goodbye, gather her belongings, and walk out the front door. By a vote of 13-0, Kirsten, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Well, I guess all that speculation. I guess all that speculation about Luke saving Kirsten. It's not the case this time. sucks, man. They didn't show what he said. They just showed them call him to the diary room, and that was that. Redemption House, something. Yeah, thanks for that. I figured it was something like that, but I didn't see his brother's season, so I didn't know.
Please stay right there, Kirsten. When we return, I'll talk one-on-one with Kirsten.
It's definitely a long exit. And they don't usually show so much footage of the cast afterwards. The cast is like, we can only have one Taylor's Karma. I mean, the production was like, we can only have one Taylor's Karma.
My celebrity colorist? Me. I'm this new Garnier Nutrice. It has 5 amazing fruit oils. It nourishes wild colors. Covers our grays for improved, richer color. Nutrice. Nourished hair, better color. Like Garnier. Naturally.
Hey, Jamie. Oh, what am I up to? Just visiting a special secret client. I can't say who it is, but let's just say she bundled her dream house and her dream car for around-the-clock protection with Progressive. She has another
Definitely a
house
long
in Melbourne.
exit.
She's been an astronaut, an architect, a CEO.
We're in front of our house,
I'd love to tell you who her boyfriend is, but I don't think I can. I'd love to tell you, but I don't think I can.
Marty, in theaters now.
That's me before Dawn Power Wash.
Soaking, scrubbing. That's life.
What is life?
Now Power Wash gives me the power of overnight soak in minutes.
I'm sorry, minutes?
With 3 cleaning boosters not found in traditional dish soaps that help break down, loosen, and lift away food and grease.
I follow Zach on Twitter just to
Just
see
race
his
on.
tweets.
No water needed till rinsing. So for mess,
Oh,
let the
that's
sun sit a few
interesting.
minutes before wiping.
What has he been saying?
Thank you. It's more than soap. It's Power Wash.
It's back. Applebee's all-you-can-eat boneless wings, just $12.99.
Everybody work.
So I was one of the people that was hoping that, yeah, we got 90-minute Survivor episodes now. I was hoping that Kirsten was going to get saved by Luke getting kicked out, but I guess not. He's been joking about his brother's pick and the Hassam the Heisam relationship. So sad. I want to watch the Challenge USA, but I don't like how they film it. I liked the challenge format on MTV better, but there's no way I could not watch this.
I just got out of a long-term relationship. My ex is Angela. She
competed on first season of the Challenge USA. I did crush it. I met my big brother. It was a difficult time, but that's life. I take it on the chin every time and I get right back up. I feel like there's a lot of sirens in here, but I'm not giving in to temptation. Not this time.
Challenge USA, new season, next on CBS.
Welcome back to Big Brother. I'm here with Kirsten, who was just evicted by a vote of 13-0. First one voted out this season.
Yeah.
How surprised are you?
Now that you saw the commercial, it's clear who he's in the showman's with.
Just a lot of people in the house, like very early. And I think for me, I try to get a yes or a definitive answer from people about 2 to 3 times before I came to any decisions. I made sure I continuously checked in with them. And everyone pretty much said, like, hey, you're good. We got you. You got my vote. I think where I went wrong was that through all those conversations, I think people had said that they wanted it to be a unanimous vote no matter what, as there's been so much tension in the house. And people did want to know, hey, who do you have? And I just felt like it was a little bit, peculiar to state, oh, this particular person, and name all these things. I have seen that go wrong in previous seasons where you list out your numbers, and then now that changes the other way, namely with Swaggy in season 20. So I didn't feel comfortable naming names. I gave numbers, but at the end, I really pushed through, and I'm like, hey, these people said I have their numbers. People are like, okay, well, if you got them, you got me. Obviously, that was not the case. However, that was determined, but that's all I got.
Well, now that you are out here, you can name names. Who do you feel most betrayed by?
Oh, gosh. I think Suri, for sure. Just because, I think private conversations that we have, she said that, they were private between us, and then she kind of took it to the HOH to prevent the person I was sitting next to from possibly being evicted.
What would you say if I told you there is a secret relationship in the house?
I would be surprised.
Do you want to guess who has a secret relationship?
I don't know. I think I'd be surprised. Guessing, I wouldn't know.
Suri is Jared's mother.
Oh. You know what? Today, he stated, hey, my family calls me Jay Gleazy in the bathroom. And someone said, oh, that's Miss Suri's son's name. So we didn't think anything of it.
But now, you're remembering it.
Yeah, this is like a moment.
Jared is slipping.
And that's crazy because Jared's on one side of the house, she's on the other side of the house.
But are they really? Well, in the event that you're the one evicted tonight, your former housemates taped some goodbye messages. Let's watch them.
Okay.
Kirsten, if you're hearing this, I am so terribly sorry. As HOH, I just did what I had to do.
I actually love that.
So much fun getting to know you. You're such a wonderful person inside and out, and I cannot wait to be friends.
Yeah, they wouldn't tell her that if she was coming back.
If you see this right now, I just want to let you know that I wish nothing but the best for you. Unfortunately, I felt like there was a couple bad decisions made early on in your game that put you in this position. I got nothing but love for you, and my door is always open.
Kirsten, if you're seeing this, I'm so sorry that we had to let you go. I know we've gotten close the last couple of days. Unfortunately, you were just playing too hard, too early, but I'll see you on the other side.
Hey, Kirsten, if you're seeing this, it's been an honor getting to know you. Unfortunately, we all decided to put you out just because no one's ready to get blood on their hands. I hope I get to see you outside the house after all this.
Kirsten, my sister, I am so sad to see you leave this house.
Yeah, this is so sad.
I adore you, and I hope to see
I really wanted to see her stay. I really did.
Quick final thoughts?
I feel like there are more people in the house.
Yeah, we can't show everything on the podcast. Maybe I'll talk to them afterwards, I hope. Thank you so much, Kirsten.
Thank you, everyone. I had so much fun. Julie, thank you. And tell me I smell good. I will cherish that compliment forever.
Whatever you're wearing, it smells so good.
Thank you.
Stay right there. Up next, what does the Big Brother multiverse have in store for the house guests? Stay with us.
Oh, you and me both, Shanna. You and me both. That was not what I was expecting.
Where can we find a low-cost health plan?
What about a plan that covers doctor visits?
Emergency care? Prescriptions?
With the new law, 4 out of 5 customers can find a plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Enroll today for coverage starting the 1st of next month.
And what's the website again?
Healthcare.gov.
Heart stars, mushrooms, clovers and balloons, unicorns, rainbows, and tasty red balloons. Good luck catching me in the charm world.
Where'd he go?
My lucky charms, they're magically delicious.
We all have obstacles, challenges at different points in life. I still push myself physically every single day. The first time I put on the River Fest, it was like someone released the pressure. It was so crazy. There's nothing like it.
All right, so I'm gonna be on until like the next 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna watch the challenge. I'm gonna be on with a Challenge USA recap, and then I'm gonna hop back on after my Challenge USA recap.
I know we have them. When I found that immigration record on Ancestry, it just...
It's not really gonna end up being a recap of this episode, but just, I guess, my thoughts on the episode and how they put it together and everything. And hopefully they'll have turned on the live feeds by then. And if they have, I will show you guys a little bit of live feed.
Your mom. What? Will Ferrell and Jamie Foxx are unleashed.
Kirsten is so entertaining. I hate to see her go this early. Hopefully Challenge USA is a better episode.
People are coming for blood, and it's going to get ugly. The Challenge USA is back. Represent the red, white, blue. And for the first time,
You are not in Kansas anymore.
CBS Reality Titans.
This is really a redemption season for me.
Battle it out.
The rookies have no idea what's in store for them.
With legends of the Challenge franchise. I am the challenger who keeps everyone up at night.
Once I get an opportunity to take these bets out, I am 100% going to take it.
In the fiercest competition yet, this is the Challenge.
Yeah, okay, Alyssa, you're gonna be taking somebody out, please.
$500,000. America's best will be pushed to their breaking point. We're not giving any temptation out this time.
Oh yeah, they actually showed Tyler making out with Alyssa, so it's not a spoiler. I knew I had seen it in one of the commercials.
In Survivor, I was the runner-up year of not making mistakes.
Challenge history. I don't care if you won 7 times. I'm winning today.
Alyssa's gonna be looking for a baby daddy. The usual. Okay.
Up to 24/7, uncensored and live on the live feeds on Paramount Plus and Pluto TV. Welcome back to Big Brother. Tune in Sunday at 8, 7 Central to see who will.
Where's all this information about the multiverse?
The Scaryverse sends a never-before-seen twist into the game. Then on Wednesday,
We're not gonna know until Sunday.
Power Veto is back up for grabs. Will it be used to save one of the 2 nominees? And next
This
Thursday,
was a terrible episode.
to continue watching all the drama, go to Paramount Plus or
This is a terrible
where you
episode.
can watch the house desk 24/7, unfiltered and live. The live feeds will be open later.
All right, y'all. Oh, they said the live feeds will be open later tonight. All right, y'all. Hopping off.
So you literally were one of my very first followers, and then when you followed me and I, followed back, I was like, this dude is cool. Like,
If they say talk to your manager, you just say, you know what, talk to the hand. You don't need to be on my podcast. But
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you do a great job.
Thank you. I always get a kick out of talking with you on Patreon. You have a really good, view on everything.
That wasn't planned.
You know what?
Thank
But
you.
I like this Canadian.
Well,
this one.
well, thank you. I